to BeMore Festival 2023. My name is Felix, and I'm the co-founder at ADPList. So today we have a lot of things happening over the next 24 hours. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we have really been so excited for this keynote. I think this is the first time we are doing this keynote in 2023. So we did one small version in Product Day that happened in May. So this one is going to be a lot bigger, a lot more exciting announcements. But obviously, the things that we have been building is because of the feedback that the community has given to us. Today, I'm actually calling from Singapore, my home. So if you have been to Singapore, you would have known this is a beautiful place. I'm always talking about Singapore to my friends. And just last week, obviously, we had our F1 Grand Prix week. So that was exciting. I know a lot of you were here. Actually, a lot of friends were here. So we're super excited to kickstart BeMore Festival right here at home. And for all of you at home, no matter where you're joining from. BeMore Festival is our largest annual festival every single year. We call it a festival and not a conference because we believe that learning should be fun. It should be like a Coachella or just one of those concerts that you love going, that people just enjoy. Learning shouldn't be boring. It shouldn't be a conference. It shouldn't be a classroom. It should be a festival. So we have over 6,000 attendees joining us today across the next 24 hours. From over 57 countries. I think that's about 14 different time zones, which just blows our mind away. And everything was sold out in 14 days. Utkarsh and his team, basically the BeMore team, had to scramble and get even more seats and tickets from our partners here at AirMeet. And we're completely sold out. And I apologize that we cannot accommodate more of you online. Hopefully we can do more the next year and just the coming festival as well. But it's just going to be really, really exciting. We have obviously huge lineup. There are over 100 keynote sessions in the next 24 hours, over 10 topic tracks, including obviously my favorite, design. We have AI, startups, and many more. And it's joined by over 20 team members and volunteers coming all together from around the world just to organize this for everyone in the community. So literally anything that you can dream about learning that will happen and that can happen within the next 24 hours. Well, let's get started. So what is the best way to start an ADPList keynote is to really talk about the ADPList platform. It's an incredible product that brings our community together from over 140 countries. And it's really changing the way that we find and connect with new people and sources of knowledge and inspiration in our career and in our lives. From design systems to product road mapping, content writing, growth hacking, or even building your personal brand. You can quite literally find anyone who is good at anything on ADPList, which really just amazed me because we just started 24 months or maybe just 30 months ago. And it's changing the way we experience how we learn things together, not just within our city, but outside of our home as well. It still amazes me that someone in Bangalore or in Delhi can now connect with someone just outside of India, maybe in Singapore or even in San Francisco and in New York. And someone in Africa can connect with literally anyone through ADPList. And that is not just online. That is even offline. In September, we have held about 6 different meetups across the world. This meetup was actually in San Francisco just a couple of weeks ago, organized by 2 of our amazing mentors, Lighting and Kush, who are just truly incredible for organizing this. I believe this is in one of the open spaces in San Francisco near South Beach. I miss that place. I hope to be back. But we have a lot more coming up in September and in August. Now, ADPList is truly a community and a platform that knows no boundaries, no barriers to learning and knowing someone new. And even the biggest companies are starting to learn from us. So we launched something called the Profile Insights that rates profile, especially the mentor profiles, that they're the top 10 in a certain category or expertise. And we just see that the biggest company are starting to learn from us as well. And that's why I say that we're truly the best learning platform, because literally even the big boys are learning. And that's how it should be. And we hope to keep it that way. We have, so far this year alone, I'm so excited, super proud as well to announce that we have done over 60 million minutes of mentorship session in just 2023. And we're not even done with 2023. We are projected to cross over 100 million by the end of the year. That is simply a fascinating number. I know that a lot of you might be thinking that we're a big team, but we're not. If you would like to know the actual team size, maybe you should just reach out to me on Twitter or on LinkedIn. 60 million minutes of sessions. And that is equivalent to 8 sessions happening every single hour. Every 60 minutes, there's more than 16 people or even more connecting on a session on ADPList across the world in over 140 countries today. And if I could kind of badly draw a chart, it would look something like this, where different people just connect with one another around the world. Imagine the possibilities of exchanges and conversations happening here, right at this very moment. I think some of them just might not be able to attend BeMore because they might be having a mentorship session right now. And we're always and continuously working to make the experience of ADPList as good as we can every single day. Now, I would like to tell you a little bit more about our mentors and the mentor community, the people who make up ADPList. There's been a lot of questions around how we select our mentors, what are the criteria, and everything around it. Now, let me give you some facts behind this that might be interesting for you. Every single week, we're seeing over 520 mentor applications from everywhere around the world. We have a very small application team, so it takes some time, but it also comprises of over 10 different languages that people are applying in. So we sometimes have to use Google Translate to understand your profile and your application. And there's only a 30% acceptance rate that you get accepted as an ADPList mentor. Why? Because we want to keep the highest quality of people to be a mentor and contribute it to the next generation. Today, we have a lot of mentors on the platform, and we ensure that they are high quality people, amazing caliber, a credible career experience, more than 5 years, and folks who are active and compassionate. So we look through their LinkedIn, their social profiles, their entire application, and this is how we determine that. Today, it marks the 24th month, and we have crossed over 19,000 active contributing mentors from around the world. And these are mentors in design, product, data science, AI, and many more. And that makes ADPList one of the world's largest social learning platform in the world today, which I'm extremely humbled, because I've been sitting in this seat when we first created the first version of ADPList. And now that we have grown so much, I'm sitting in the same place. Now, hopefully next year, I'm calling all of you maybe live in person. Hopefully, BeMore becomes live next year. And ADPList mentors are senior people, management, and leadership from the Fortune 500 companies, startups, and many more. I want to give a shout out to a few mentors here, because some of the 19,000 people, it's quite a handful. But we have some truly remarkable people like Matt here. Matt is from Bangalore, India. She's an art director, freelancer, and entrepreneur. She'll be having a session actually at BeMore as well. So I do encourage you to join in. She helped design the BeMore Festival logo, the branding, including the product day. So we have incredible mentors who are just showcasing their talent by contributing to the community. And next, we have Robert Page. I believe today and yesterday was a very big day for him, because he's a creative director at Instacart. And for all of you who don't know, Instacart is actually going IPO. I believe that's today. Not sure about the timeline, but it's a big day for him. And I told him that I would surprise him with a GIF that he sent me right from NASDAQ last night, his time. So, I'm super excited to say that someone like Robert Page, with so much experience bringing away from Instacart, joins ADPList as a mentor and continues to contribute his time as a mentor. There's this email that I received recently that says, I learned more on ADPList from mentors on storytelling than from the past 3 years in this job of mine. I might quit. Now, I'm really not asking anyone to quit their jobs after joining ADPList, but hopefully you find someone like Robert and Matt who can inspire you for your next step in your career. In 2021, we released the Google spreadsheet of ADPList. I know many of you are new, but the people who have been here since 2021, during the height of COVID, would have seen this legendary spreadsheet. In 2022, we released the first ADPList web platform in early 2022. That was when we had our first fundraising as well. I'm sure many recall that joyous moment. I hope that happens again. And today, we're making the biggest and what I say the most magical leap since the original spreadsheet days. And that is going to happen in our fall 2023 release right now. There are really a tons of new features that are coming, new updates that are coming, but we don't have the time to cover all of them. So I'm just going to cover 3 things with all of you today. The first one, discoverability and search. I think a lot of people have been asking, there's now 19,000 over mentors. How in the world am I going to find that one or even just 2 to 3 mentors that really suits me? So we have obviously designed a way that allows you to flip through categories like content writing, and there's subcategories as well, technical writing or even more copywriting. Design, there's product design, industrial design. There's even no code, product management, growth, so on and so forth. So we try to incorporate as much filters for you as possible so that you can find someone that truly matches you. And we even introduce a new filter that allows you to filter by country. So you speak in relevant languages, speak in relevant contexts, even genders, as well as languages. I believe we have got over 100 languages on the platform. It's just truly, truly interesting to see. It just always blows my mind that we're that diverse as a platform and as a community. Now, with over 50 categories introduced and subcategories, we have also introduced deeper filters that allows you to find people where you can connect, not just on a professional level, and hopefully on a personal level as well, where you can share your deepest problems at workplace that someone in your country or maybe in a specific language could understand way better. Next, this entire page is designed to showcase and spotlight our best mentors. And finally, we have personalization. So it's something that we're working towards. It's not out yet. It's coming in October. But we hope that every single one of you, whenever you enter ADPList, you get a totally different experience. You get a personalized experience based on where you are, based on the skill sets, based on your learning goals, and we show you profiles that are most relevant to you. So starting in October, and we'll be releasing that in October, more news to come. Hopefully everyone gets personalized recommendation so that you don't have to go through over 19,000 scrolls and profiles just to find the mentor that suits you best. So that's Discoverability Explore on ADPList. Now, the second thing I want to talk about today is something that we have spoke about quite often, but today we want to really make it official. The MultiFread Calendar. Now, some of you might be asking, Felix, what in the world is MultiFread? Isn't calendar enough? But what is MultiFread? So I'll give you a quick example. A single thread calendar is when someone just books a single agenda with you on the platform. The way that we think about multi-thread is that you can set up different agendas, but pack it under a single calendar that streamlines the entire workflow and the process of meeting someone new or meeting someone that you have already met before. And this is a visual difference. So here's a single thread calendar. You could pick the dates and times, but you still have to go in and fill in more information. A multi-thread calendar allows a mentor to set up multiple focus topics so that when someone books you, you know exactly why they're there. And at the same time, when a member books a mentor, you know exactly what you're in for. It keeps a very clear agenda for everyone in the community. It keeps meeting and sessions quick, simple, and productive. So this is how a mentor can do it. Just click here, add a one-off session or recurring. You could type in, so I'm typing in leading design in the startup. So click 35 minutes. All right, next, I'm going to set my availability just for this specific session on leading design. Done, and session is created. Just as simple as that. And you can repeat this as many times as you want, depending on the topics that you want, and you can share the link directly to the mentee. Now, if you want to keep this private as well, you can, or you can set it as public where everyone can book and see. So that's single thread calendar versus the new multi-thread calendar. So the multi-thread calendar, to sum it up, streamline your entire sessions right under your belt, provides you with way better management on ADPList directly. Perhaps you could even use it for non-ADPList things. Let's see how far the possibility takes us and your creativity. And next, way clearer agenda when someone books your time ahead of the session. And last but not least, I'm very proud to say that we have over 90% satisfaction rate ever since we launched this about a month and a half ago. So if you're a mentor listening to this, hopefully you set up your multi-thread calendar very soon. Along with multi-thread calendar, it's a huge, huge upgrade and what we call longer-term mentorship. A lot of you have been asking, how can I have recurring and repeated sessions with one single member or one single mentor of mine? So that's where longer-term mentorship comes in. If you want to offer longer-term mentorship, whether publicly or privately to someone, you can do that today on ADPList. Set up recurring sessions. It's easy to create the same workflow. Plus, it has proven to have way higher retention of great conversations. So me and some of my mentees meet every single month because of this feature. And hopefully, we start seeing more of such conversations happen for you and your mentees or your mentors here on ADPList. Now that's for calendar today. Now the third and the last update today is something that I'm truly excited about. It's not so much about the platform, but you would see this around. And that is ADPPolice Masterclass. About 3 months ago, we launched the first version of ADPPolice Masterclass, where some of our most experienced mentors set up their own cohort-based learning right here on ADPList. We started with over 20 sessions, and I'm very, very proud to announce that all of those 20 sessions are sold out with over 300 active learners that has completed their ADPPolice Masterclass with ADPList. And a 99% satisfaction for the completed masterclass. If you're not satisfied, obviously we are always open for feedback, but 99% of people are. Hopefully you belong to that pool. But that's not just that. The next thing that gets me really excited, as you know, we get revenue from these masterclasses, and 90% of them goes back to the mentors. And in this screenshot of a tweet by Vitz, he had received his payout from ADPList. So how much in the past 3 months have we paid out to the 20 mentors who have joined us for the early access of masterclasses? We're excited to say that just last quarter alone, we have crossed over paying over $10,000 to the mentors in this early access. This is truly exciting, and we're going to continue to do more of it. Why not? You know, it's making great money for the mentors, and we love supporting our mentors and the members' growth. Masterclasses are priced at super rates, hosted by mentors in a cohort-based learning format. And we're going to do more of it in the next quarter. We have over 30 masterclasses coming in Q4. You can visit at courses.adplease.org. And I'm also proud to announce that there will be 2 free courses that we're partnering with Webflow and Notion coming in Q4. So shout out to the team at Webflow, Emily and friends, and the team at Notion for being such incredible folks to work with. We cannot wait to release this to all of you in the coming quarter. Now, this isn't really a Felix presentation if I hadn't put in any surprise. So here is one more thing. At ADPList, we have always sought to provide the best experience for our members and our mentors around the world. Now that we have grown to a certain sizable size, obviously, we have come to see a lot of comments. And this is probably one of the more interesting comments that I've seen recently by Anand. And if you know him, maybe you can send this screenshot to him. So it basically says that people are using ADPList. People should use ADPList and needs to use ADPList for free because they are paying more than 25,000 rupees outside. Maybe, that in USD is about more than $50 or even more than that outside of ADPList. Now, what I personally believe and what our team believes is that your money is hard-earned. Very hard-earned, and we know that because we work at ADPList, obviously, and we work very hard. But, the truth is this. We want to protect that for you, and at the same time, the mentors' time are precious as well. And they should be rewarded, and that time should be protected. I'm sure you agree with me, whether or not you're a mentor or a member. So we want to make sure that we continue to keep the platform openly accessible for everyone. But we really want to turn a notch up on that. I want to turn a notch up on that statement instead. In what ADPList and what ADPList mentors can provide to the advanced practitioners in the industries, to the seniors and to the leaders. And that we believe that advanced practitioners who requires more technical, deeper and committed mentorship sessions should have mentors who are eligible and qualified to mentor them in those sectors. And those mentors should be rewarded for their time. So today, I'm incredibly excited to announce ADPList Advance. ADPList Advance are paid advanced sessions designed to offer deeper insights into professional, specific skills and career. This is an incredibly important step for the platform, the community, and the company to ensure a sustainable growth for the community and the platform, and to enable, most importantly, to enable and to empower our mentors around the world to continue offering high-quality mentorship experiences. Now, ADPList Advance would only be available to mentors who pass a certain criteria so that you can begin being an advanced mentor, and it will be available for public to book. And that will be coming later in September 2023. So we're not going to show any UI or any demos today, but mentors who are already in the early access program might have seen a glimpse of that. So look forward to late September, which is already coming in maybe in a couple of days. Look forward to that announcement. So we've come towards the end of today's opening keynote. I stored this slide earlier today, so it was pretty last minute that I put this quote in. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. And that is quoted by the late Professor Stephen Hawking. And to me, this represents what ADPList is all about. Even though we have a great platform for our industry, greater than most, if not everyone, if you will, it's about coming to ADPList and making ADPList a part of your growth journey, whether it be your career or your life, at every single level. And that you can come here, look up to the stars, which are the mentors, and hopefully your peers soon on the platform, and be inspired to be more of a version that you want to be. And that's what we're truly about. And before I wrap things up, I want to give a shout out to our team for working incredibly hard for this virtual festival, very tirelessly, especially to our BeMore leader, Utkarsh, our engineering leader, Zijian, our design leader, Apida, and our remarkable community and customer experience team, Lizzie, Catherine, Wes, and Nikki, and not forgetting our volunteers ambassadors, Sandeep and everyone else. Thank you all for joining us. This launch is our new baby. BeMore Festival is obviously a big place to put out the new things that we are so excited to share with you. And I hope that you love it as much as we do. So go out there, learn for the next 24 hours, and share publicly what you are learning with the hashtag BeMore2023. And I look forward to interacting with all of you in the next one day. Thank you all so much, and have the best BeMore Festival 2023. See you all around.